Welcome back, Guardians. My name is Easy now and you guys are awesome. But what is awesome is 50 fragments. So, way back when, through word of mouth, we heard something that says that at 50 fragments, there will be an exotic weapon to get. Now, because of the touch of malice being 45 fragments, I feel like people may or may not just think that that's the 50 fragment that Luke Smith spoke about to us personally when we were out on a bungee trip, or he may just have misspoke. But what if there was a 50 fragment exotic? What could it possibly be? I definitely would love to see a fusion rifle with extreme perks, as well as maybe a really good auto rifle. But it's hard to think what could exist when you look at something like the touch of malice, because if this gun costs 50 fragments more than the touch of malice, this weapon has to be as unique as the touch of malice is. And I feel like we have enough exotics covering all bases across the board for year 2, so why not introduce something, a new weapon type, a heavy weapon type to be exact, or you could even make it a special weapon type, to be honest, and that is a grenade launcher. That is something I would love to see. I mean, we have the hive boomers and their grenades that fly through the air, but imagine something like the war machine from Black Ops 3, and I'm talking in terms of how it looks. I would like to see something of that caliber in the way it looks, you know, with a theme of like Oryx, Hive, Taken, whatever you want to call it. But it fires like, you get like 3 bullets and you can fire it, and it's got like a big arc on it, so you have to predict where your shots are going to be, and it will do a lot of splash damage to a lot of enemies. One hit most enemies when it hits on their head, but you only get 3 grenades. That is what I would love to see, something new, something different. But I really feel like they missed out on a trick, because at 50 fragments you could set a person on a quest line where they have to go do random different stuff. I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of it, but along the way they could get rewards like a new Sparrow, as well as a new class item, as well as everything that you could want from a game, end game raid stuff. But you go on a quest after you've got the 50 fragments, and it could take you through the raid a couple of times and have to do things differently. You could also incorporate challenge mode into that quest line as well. But one thing I would love for them to have done is have a Taken shader. Now, this Taken shader could have been a reward for completing the exotic quest after you get 50 fragments, as well as getting weapon and sparrows and such things along the way, and that would turn your entire character into like the black and white glow of a Taken. I think that would have been absolutely awesome. But the problem with that is that if you've got exotics that don't change color to shader, then it's going to look a little bit silly with a Taken shader as well. So do you think there's going to be a 50 fragment exotic or something to do when you get 50 fragments? Do you have any ideas? Hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button if you wish to. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video.